Enough is enough. The bloodshed in Rivers State have to stop. Wike should put an end to it. Some of these arguments about what is happening in Obigbo are quite needless and only serve to detract from the real issue, regardless of whatever IPOB did or didn't do during the protest. An elected governor has no right to send in the military into an armless civilian population for whatever reasons. The military do not use rubber bullets, tear gas, water canisters, etc. They use live bullets, and by virtue of their training, the only language they understand is open fire and cease fire. So anyone sending in soldiers into a civilian population has only one thing in mind: bloodshed. If you want to arrest people you suspect were behind the destruction in your state, or you want to go from house to house looking for guns you believe were taken from security agents by hoodlums, use the police, which is the body empowered by law to deal with civilians. The police will now make arrests and charge those arrested to court, where they will be given fair hearing to determine their guilt or innocence. If they are innocent, they go free, but if they are guilty, the law will handle them accordingly. This is how a decent society operates. The moment you bring in soldiers, what you are implying is that the people you want to go after are more powerful than the police, and you now need the military to unleash their might on them. Now, this would be understandable if you were dealing with an armed group domiciled in a distinct location far removed from civilian population, which is not the case here. Sending in soldiers after denouncing or announcing to the whole world that 6 personnel were killed in the violence amounts to giving those soldiers a blanket check to go on a revenge killing. In truth, this is acceptable. For emphasis, I am not saying anyone who killed a security operative should be allowed to go free. Far from it, I am saying the government should use the law to deliver justice here and should not engage in extrajudicial action. And I think the argument as to whether the proper name is Obigbo or Oyibo is foolishly silly and dumb at the same time. Distraction. Really, as distracting as all the other over extrapolated, needless nuances we are injecting into this issue. Sometimes we destroy an otherwise worthy cause with petty ill thoughts, out narratives, and conspiracy theories, even when we have enough facts to sustain such cause. The ethnic origin of the governor of Rivers State is as irrelevant as that of the majority of the victims of this military operation in this case. Which group love you and which group doesn't love you doesn't matter. Only one thing matters, and that is that an elected governor is using the military to carry out operation in a civilian environment with its attendant consequences. Only one thing matters, and that is that an elected government or governor is using the military to carry out operation in a civilian environment with its attendant consequences. This is a recipe for extrajudicial killings, assuming without conceding that it is not already happening. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, this issue of too many killings in Rivers State is becoming unbearable and is becoming even more tougher than the Lekki massacre in Lagos. And the painful part is that Wike, so it's all Wike to have a plan to quicken the taking off and total eradication of what is actually causing the menace. Wike goes on to worsen the situation by employing the service of soldiers, knowing fully well the kind of language that soldiers understand. Soldiers don't understand any other language other than firing. Just like it was said, anyone employing a soldier to a service of attack actually have the plan to kill. Your soldiers don't understand the language of interrogation or the language of questioning. They don't understand that language. The only language they understand is fire, kill. You understand? And that is how they were trained. And that's why I was of the opinion that our Nigerian military need to be restructured. When Nigerian plans to restructure, finally, our military should be part of those that will be restructured. You understand? The military sector should be part of the sectors that need a restructuring, because I can see that they lack educational, they lack education. They lack education. Both the Nigerian police and the Nigerian soldiers. And one of the very good reasons is that the way is because of the way they accept people in the recruits. You know, they accept every dick and harry, not minding your qualification. You know, they just accept people. You understand? So they need a restructuring, because we need in the military, we don't just need people that knows how to speak broken, or that knows how to be harsh. No, we need people with sense of belonging. We need people that has human sympathy, human feeling, not heartless people. Because most of our soldiers are heartless. They are very, very heartless. They don't want to know you. They don't want to know where you are, or where you're coming from, or who have sent you. All they would just know is that this is what we're told to do, and that's what they will do. So Wike should do something as just said now, and start making sure that immediate action is taken for that fact. Alright? So my viewers, deem it fit to leave your comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.